Hey guys, it's Asha. Welcome back to Reading with Toby. Today I'm so excited to bring you my December TBR video. I can't believe it's the end of the year and there's so many books that I want to get to. So I'm very excited to do this and hopefully pick out some great reads. But before we do that, let's talk about how last month went. So last month I think I picked out 5 books and I ended up reading 2 books from the TBR. I read 2 other books that weren't on the TBR, but I did read 2 of them, so I think that's pretty good. I ended up reading If Beale Street Could Talk and Alchemize, and I gave both of these 5 stars, so great choices. I'm very happy with overall how November went. Alchemize took a lot of my time. I think it took me like 2 weeks to actually read that book. But yeah, with that said, let's go ahead and do my December TBR. So I have my TBR cart here with some of the books that I am most interested in reading for the month of December. So there is the Buzzword cover reading challenge by Books and Lala that I would love to complete. I will be disappointed if I'm not able to finish it. I have 2 more prompts that I need to read. I did a whole video where I tried to catch up on the challenge. She had a readathon with her members and I filmed a vlog for that. I'll link that. Oh, that should be the next video that you see from me. But I ended up reading 3 books in that one, so I have 2 more books that I need to try to get to finish that challenge. So I have a book with a weapon on the cover, which I think I'll be able to do, and then a book with a skyline. The one with the skyline is the one that is stumping me. I'm trying to find like a short book or something that I can get with that prompt. If you have any ideas, let me know. I've looked through my shelves and I can't find something short. I have some like longer books, but I don't know. But either way, that's also what I'm going to be trying to do while I'm figuring out my TBR. So with all of that said, let's get the TBR jar. I have it here. I put in some more prompts this month. Okay, so with all that said, let's finally choose our first prompt. Okay, let's see. Let's do this one here. Show you all first. Buy a book from an indie shop and read it. Oh my gosh, buy a book from an indie shop and read it. Okay, I'm trying to think if I have recently bought a book from an indie shop that I can count for this, because I really want it to, from an indie, oh, how about from an indie shop? What if I switch it and say from an indie published book? Because I did recently buy The Exorcism of Fairies, and this is an independently published book, and I bought it from the author's website. So I'm gonna count that as this. So this is The Exorcism of Fairies by J.L. Vampa. Oh, I'm so excited because this is the like #1 book I wanted to add to my TBR. So this is Dark Academia. I think you're following 2 academic rivals and they are trying to come together because the Fae, I think, are like possessing the good people of Dublin, it looks like. So I'm so excited. And look at it has like character art in it. It's so pretty, these beautiful flowers, and because I bought it from her website, it is signed. So I'm counting that. Let me know if you guys think that counts. I think it counts. So let's do prompt number 2. Here we go. This one here. I can open it, oh my gosh. Read the shortest book on your TBR. Wait, I can count this as my TBR and the shortest. Perfect. Okay, I was like, I don't want to go find the shortest book literally on my bookshelf, but the shortest book on my TBR cart, if you guys can see everything, is this one here, which is so perfect because I really want to read this in a wintry month. This is a Russian classic called Fathers and Daughters by Ian Turgenev, and I've heard great things about this. I do love Russian literature. I read Anna Karenina a couple years ago, and that is one of my all-time favorite books ever. About the conflict between generations that seem as fresh, outspoken, and exciting as it was to those readers who first encountered its famous hero. The controversial portrayal of Bazarov, the nihilist or new man, shocked Russian society when the novel was published in 1862. The image of humanity liberated by science from age-old conformities and prejudices is one that can threaten establishments or any political or religious persuasion, and is especially potent at the present time. Oh, yeah, okay, perfect, because this is one I really wanted to get to. How perfect, yay! Okay, so we have our next book for the TBR. Let's do prompt number 3. This one here. There we go. Oh no. Read a book that matches your current outfit. Okay, so I'm wearing a Bookish Babe sweater. We have teal, we have some orange and white, and then I'm just wearing like khaki sweatpants. I'm just like, how is that gonna match? This is white and green, and I'm wearing a gold necklace. That could work. That is more like brownish, I would say. I'm also looking at this. This is also kind of green with that. I feel like both of these work. Which one do you think? Let me look at the cover. Hold on. This one is, yeah, it's green, but it has a little bit more brown, which I'm not wearing. I feel like this one with the green and then the white and then the gold necklace. I feel like this is more, fits more with my vibe, and I don't think there's anything on my shelves. I think we'll just go with this. What do you guys think? There's no orange, which none of these have either. So I think we'll go with I, Medusa. This one I'm very excited about. I pre-ordered this, and this is like a villain origin story about Medusa. Oh wait, I'm looking at those over there. I don't think any of those really fit. Yeah, okay. So yes, this is a villain origin story about Medusa, and it's a lot shorter, which actually makes me happy. For some reason, I thought this was a very long book, and it's written by a Black author, which just makes me even more excited for this book. So yes, let's add this one to the TBR. So let's do prompt number 4. Uh-oh, uh-oh, a bunch just fell out. Okay, here it is. Okay, I'll just wait. All right, let's see. Prompt number 4, yeah. Here you go. Read a book with water on the cover. Oh, okay. Is there water on this one? This is one I really want to read. And also it has a weapon. Oh no, I just forgot the buzzword readathon. Those don't have. But this was one I was thinking because it has a weapon on the cover, but there is no water. I know this one has water. Does this have any water though? No. The Safe Keep, I also really want to read. There's no water. I'm just making sure before I jump to When the Tides Held the Moon, and Spark of the Everflame doesn't have it. Okay. I'm just making sure that that is the book I want, just because it is so much. It's like a pretty big book, and the font is tiny. Almost 450 pages. Let me just make sure there's no like horror. Ooh. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, I just saw a book. So doing a quick little look through my shelves, I also remembered Wild Dark Shore is the one that I really want to read as well. I should have added to my cart actually. And then I saw Chlorine by Jade Song, which is a horror book. And then of course we have When the Tides Held the Moon. Oh, I really don't know. I do really want to read this book, but like I said, it's just a bit longer. This is the one actually I think I may go with. I think I may go with Wild Dark Shore. Yeah, because yes, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Yep, I made up my mind. I'm gonna go with Wild Dark Shore because I have been wanting a literary fiction book, and that one is more fantastical, and this is a horror book, but that's okay. Yes, okay, I made up my mind. We're gonna go with Wild Dark Shore by Charlotte McConaughey. I've never read anything from her. I've heard great things about this, and like I said, I have been craving actually a literary fiction. So I think this is the one to go with. Okay, great, yay! All right, so let's do prompt number 5. I'm really, the color scheme of my books right now is very pretty. Okay, prompt number 5. What is this? Read a book set somewhere you wish you could go. Okay, that could be like any book actually. Okay, ooh, this one? Does it count if it's like a fantasy? I guess it doesn't count because I don't know the fantastical world, huh? So I guess those don't count. Where is The Safe Keep? This, I really want to read this one too. Like I said, I've been in the mood for a literary fiction, so that's why I added this one. Our author is from the Netherlands. So does this take place in the Netherlands? I would love to go to the Netherlands. Yeah, it takes place in the Netherlands, which I've never been to. I would love to go to the Netherlands. It seems, wait, have I been to the Netherlands? Wait, okay, yeah, the Amsterdam is in the Netherlands. I don't know what I was thinking. I have been there and I loved Amsterdam and I would love to go back. So that can count for this one. I am very excited about this. I don't know what it is, but I have been in the mood for just like some sad literary fiction, which I think this is also. This won the Booker Prize last year and I have been wanting to read it. This takes place 15 years after the Second World War, and it looks like Isabel has built herself, our main character, a solitary life of discipline and strict routine in her late mother's country home. But it's all upended when her brother Louis delivers his graceless new girlfriend Eva at Isabel's doorstep as a guest there to stay for the season. Yeah, so the brother drops off his girlfriend because she needs to stay somewhere, and then drama ensues. I'm really excited. I've heard so many incredible things about that one. Okay, yay, I'm so happy. Okay, so one more book. Hopefully I can get Shield of Sparrows on here because I'm gonna be reading that book, so it needs to be able to pop up, but we'll see. Last one, right? Last one. It literally is just read a hardback. How perfect. I manifested that. Okay, so now we can add Shield of Sparrows by Devney Perry. I just think this would be the perfect book to take with me on vacation. That's why I really want to read it. And also I've been liking my romantasy recently, so that's why I really want to read this one, and it'll fit the prompt for read a book with a weapon on the cover. But yeah, okay, yay! And this goes with the color scheme. You guys will see in a second. Okay, let me put all the prompts to the side and show you all what we're working with here. Okay, so here are all of the books for my December TBR. Like I was saying, the color scheme is so nice. I'm very excited about all of these books. We have some romantasy, we have some sad lit fic, which I'm excited about. We have a nice Russian classic, and then we have a villain origin story, which I'm very excited about. So yes, I'm very excited about this December TBR. This may be one of my favorites TBRs that I have done so far, and I'm very excited for all of these books. So yes, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know your thoughts down below, and I'll catch you all in my next one. Bye.